Alright everyone, hello and welcome back to the channel. Alright guys, here's another video coming to me from my good friend Jennifer. Jennifer, thank you once again. And this video is of a frauditor that I'm sure we are all well aware of because of his shit-ass attitude that he has towards public employees or just anybody whose pay is funded by the government. Okay, I've said it in many other videos. These frauditors look at a public servant and they see a servant, whereas we look at a public servant and we see another person, another human who's just doing a job. Okay, and that's the difference between us and them. Okay, whether some people may call it that we're dealing with our feelings, our emotions, but be realistic here. That's what makes us a society, a civil society. With the attitude that these frauditors have, I honestly feel sometimes that we're in a third world country. Okay, they come off as Nazis. They come off as tyrants and Gestapos, whatever else you want to throw their way. They truly come off that way with the attitude that they have. Okay, now let's watch this video here because I found a couple of things very interesting that I'm not gonna lie, guys, I was a little annoyed at police, the way they interacted with the people that called on them for help. Okay, police were called to intervene on their behalf because this particular frauditor was just insisting on going into their location, which is a location that's not normally, the public doesn't go in, let's say. Okay, that's just the way I've seen a lot of these. It's a public defender's office. I've seen a lot of public defender's offices in my general area. It's like that. Nobody just off the streets goes into their office. Pretty much you got to have an appointment. If you have a case, you're in court and you're assigned a public defender, that's when you get the opportunity to go to this location and chit-chat with a particular defender. But for somebody right off the street just to go there for the hell of it, to do a video, or let's just say the way they like to say that they want to go in there and record from publicly accessible areas, it's not common. So you'll see. Let's watch the video. You'll better understand what I'm rambling about here, and we'll go from there.
Hey, can I help you?
Hi, I'd like to come inside and get a list of public defenders you have.
There's no public defenders here right now. If you need a public defender, you have to ask the court.
Okay, yeah, but I'd like to come into the publicly accessible area, please. Is this a public building?
It's a state building.
Which is public, correct?
It's a state building.
Which is public.
We have a locked door.
No, it's locked because of your code policy.
No, that's not why.
It is why. Can I come in, please, and take a look around and get some pamphlets?
We don't have pamphlets.
Ma'am, you can't lock the door to the public. I'll go through your screening process, but you need to let me in, please.
We don't.
You cannot lock the door to a publicly accessible area of the building.
What is your name?
I'm not going to give that information. I have a right to privacy.
Well, you're not going to be coming into this building, and if you don't want to give your name and state your business,
Yeah.
then we're asking you to leave. And if you don't leave, we're going to have to call the police.
Oh, okay. Well, then you can do that because I'm not leaving. You need to give me accessible areas of the public. And I don't need to give you my name. You work for me. Remember that. This is a public area. You know that, right? You can't lock the door to the public. You should really call an attorney that actually knows the law. I'd like to make a public records request, please, and also get a business card for the supervisor of your office.
supervisor of the office.
Hi.
My name is Mimi Brill.
How are you?
Not letting you in. This is not a public building.
It is definitely, it says right here, face coverings are required in all public establishments.
Name or business.
Okay, I need to pull some records. I need a business card of yours. That's what I need.
So,
This is a public
I
building.
know your name.
This is public
you can call the
defender.
office.
It says public,
Phone number. I can give that to you now. You can put that in your phone.
it says public
802
defender.
254 2375.
Public
802
defender.
254 2375.
It says Windham County Public Defender. How is this not a public building?
Not a public building.
Are you not an attorney? Oh, is that why it's public pretenders instead of a public defender?
You need to leave.
No, I'm not going to leave a public building. I need service, and you're refusing to give me service. You cannot refuse services to the public and lie to them and tell them this is not a public building with public areas. You are to the public defender's office? Well, why are they not letting me in? It's a public area. I can't hear you. Who do you think pays for this building? You think you own the building? You could just tell people when they can and cannot come in? Is that how you think it works?
What's your name?
It's right here.
Press the buzzer.
Can you let me into the building, please, so I can pull some records?
All right, so I think we could all say that we are starting to learn their tactics, if we haven't learned it already, that these guys like to use the tactic of, I'm here to file a public request. They use that as a way of getting their foot in the doorway, because technically, if they go there just saying that I'm here to take pictures in your publicly accessible areas, 9 out of 10 times they're going to be told, no, you ain't, okay? And, but once they give that little bull crap about I'm here to put in a public request form, you got to kind of say that they're obligated to let them in. To a certain extent, they're obligated. Okay, then once they're inside, forget about it. It's like you can't get rid of them. Okay, but watching these videos, I've learned some of their tactics that I want to use to our advantage. Okay, I've had a couple of comments out there thrown out there that I honestly feel is a good idea for all of us to start getting involved in this. When we see some of these videos, some of these locations that they go to, if there's a way of getting their phone number, I say we need to communicate. We need to make that effort in calling that location up and letting them know that, hey, if you don't know this by now, your interaction with that frauditor, whatever, is now on YouTube. That individual is making money off his interaction with you, and you are technically entitled to get a portion of that money. Okay, we need to help out, guys, because in this video, damn it, I'm gonna say it again, I just didn't like the way police help these people out, if you want to call it help. Let's get back to the video and you'll see what I mean.
Frauditor dispatch. Hello, dispatch.
Hello. This is Mimi Brill over at the Public Defender's Office.
Hi.
We have somebody who's at our door who's refusing to leave. He won't state his business. He has a mask. He's recording, and we probably need an officer to come over here and
Okay. I'm guessing it's the First Amendment auditor that's in town.
I'm sorry?
I'm guessing it's the First Amendment auditor that's been hitting up the public places in town.
Oh, is that who he is?
Yeah.
The First Amendment, what is he?
The First Amendment auditors, they go around to public buildings and...
Yeah, he's saying it's a public building and
yeah.
He has a right to be here, and we're public pretenders, and I'm not going to have a masked man come in here, and he won't identify who he is, so I'm not cool with him coming in. So I'm happy for him to be escorted away, if that's fine by me. So if you could,
I will let the officer know. Like I said, I don't...
Yeah,
it is a public building and not marked like...
It's not a public building. We are the... I mean, I don't... we are. It's a locked place.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I will.
He's actually trying to come into our back door now, so he's trying to gain access to our
What's the address?
place, and he's an unwelcome visitor. So it's 50 Park Place.
Yep. 50 Park. All right. I will send him down.
Please. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.
That's the one. Go with your friend.
I got a call from the public defender's office that they have a subject attempting to gain access that is not welcome there. They're looking for some assistance.
Frauditor Dispatch, this is Corey.
Hi, my supervising attorney called a few minutes ago about a guy that's out here trying to get into our building and recording, and he's still out here trying to get in. We can't even do our job because he just won't stop. We don't know who he is or what he's up to. We know nothing.
Yeah,
he won't tell us anything.
He's a First Amendment auditor.
So because of that, you guys aren't going to help us? Is that what you're telling me? Like, I don't understand what that means. Like, why we, like...
Where...
So because of that, he can just stay here and do this?
What is your building?
50 Park Place, or the Public Defender's Building?
Yeah, so, like a First Amendment auditor, they unfortunately go around and exercise their right to film in public places. So, as long as he's in a public place, there's nothing anyone can do.
Well, they're not going to do anything. Okay, thanks. I'm going to call Montpelier, I guess, and see what they want us to do with him.
Okay.
All right, so let me say this. If it were you that needed that help from police, and that was the response that you got from the dispatcher, that pretty much these guys, what they're doing is within the law. We already know, guys, that these guys have learned how to use the law to their advantage to harass people and stay within the guidelines that they won't get arrested, okay? We all know this, okay? Unfortunately, these people don't know. They're not watching YouTube like we watch YouTube. But again, I'm going to say, if it were you being told by the police that, hey, we can't really do anything for you, you pretty much got to suck up whatever abuse they're going to give you. How would you take that? How would you take that? Because I hate to say what comes to my mind, which is, it's not legal what I'm thinking, if you get what I'm getting at. Okay? So how do you deal with shit like this when the law, you're calling on the police, pretty much the only time you're going to call police is when you don't want to put, you don't want to go that extra, you know what I'm getting at, damn it, I don't want to say it. But, that's why you call police, and now they're telling you this is what they do. They go to public locations. They act like a fool. There's got to be something, damn it. There's got to be something that these police can do. This attitude that, unfortunately, there's really not too much we can do, that shit's got to go. Oh, no, hell no. That's got to go. I'm sure you guys will agree with that.
Frauditor Dispatch, Scott.
There's a man here with a camera decided to get in the public defender's office.
Yep, we took calls from them, yeah.
Okay, because he's harassing people trying to get in the building.
Okay, yep, we have as soon as the officers are free, they're going to stop by and check on it.
Okay.
Thank you. Frauditor Dispatch.
Hey, so this is Mimi Brill, the supervising attorney at the Public Defender's Office. I'd like to speak to the lieutenant in charge, please.
Okay, they're all out on the road. We do have a case started for your place. They're just at a car accident and another incident down on Main Street. So they're coming by as soon as they can.
Okay, we were told that they're not coming because he's within his rights. That's what.
No. They can come and talk to him, but again, it depends on how I don't know what the public defender's office is considered. There's just not that much they can do, but they'll come. They were coming to.
Sure, we are asking that a no trespass order be issued against this man. He's being rude. He's disrupting our work.
Okay, and is he still there?
I'm sorry. Yes, he's still here.
Okay.
He's still demanding to come in, and we don't even know who he is.
Okay.
And he's wearing a mask, and he's filming us.
Okay.
And we, so.
I'll let him know.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Are you an attorney? Are you an attorney?
Yeah.
Is this a public building?
Yeah, this is the public defender's office.
Yeah, is it a public building?
I don't know. Yeah, sure, maybe.
Yeah, sure, maybe. Are you an attorney or?
Yeah.
You're an attorney, but you don't know?
Do you have an appointment with somebody here?
I don't need an appointment to come into a publicly accessible area of the public building.
No, this is not that kind of a public building.
What kind of building is it?
It's not a building accessible to anyone who wants to walk in.
Really?
Yeah.
Who pays for this building? The people, or what do you mean hon about?
Because I have a stressful job, and now I don't know what.
Do you really?
What your issue is?
I have an issue of you guys not allowing me into that building. That's what my issue is. I'm sorry?
Are you a client?
I'm a client of the state of Vermont, yeah.
Are you a client of any lawyer in this office?
Do I need to be? I can't get public information, or can't do records request, or can't get business cards? I just literally just ran them off to you. And you were just cutting me off.
No, what information?
I need to get a public records request. I also need a business card from the supervisor. And I also need to get some public information in this office. And I have a right to redress my grievances. And also, what are you laughing about? Is this why you work at the public pretender's office? Because you don't even know the law? You keep smirking at me. You keep laughing at me.
Out of line.
I'm out of line?
Yes.
You guys are locking the door to the general public.
I'll get you a,
How professional is that?
I'll get you a business
I want everybody's business card in there. This office is out of control, man. Why is it? Why do you think? Hold on. What is your name, first of all?
What is your name?
It's right here.
What's your name?
It's right here.
Right here?
Yeah. What is your name?
I'm not going to give you any information you don't give me.
I have a Fourth Amendment right to remain silent. I don't have to give you my information. You are a public employee of the state of Vermont.
All right, so I'm sure you guys just caught on to what came out of his mouth. He has a Fourth Amendment right to remain silent. Fourth Amendment right. Key word there, Fourth Amendment. Right to remain silent. What's wrong with that picture, guys?
I have a Fourth Amendment right to remain silent. I don't have to give you my information. You are a public employee of the state of Vermont. You should identify yourself and be professional.
You a couple of things. We have private files here.
I don't care about your private files.
So go to the court if you want information. You want information about...
I want to come into a publicly accessible area of the public defender's office. We have a right to come into this building. I have a right to pull records.
Who are you?
What do you mean, who am I?
Do you get to pull? These are private records. You don't get to...
You don't even know what type of records I want.
I don't care.
You don't care.
Yeah,
So you're denying services is what you're telling me, right?
Are they yours? Are they your records?
They are my records. They're everybody's records.
No,
yeah, because I can pull your salary, I can pull your name, I can pull your position, I can pull everything I want about you because you work for the state of Vermont. You need to understand what side you're on. Okay, and it's not this one. You work for us. Do you remember that?
No, I don't.
You don't work for the state of Vermont? Do you not work for the state of Vermont? How do you get paid? By the state tax dollar, correct? Am I wrong?
Put your cigarette out.
No, I want to come into the building.
Put your cigarette out.
And I can come into the building?
No.
So you're going to refuse? So why would I put my cigarette out?
Because you're standing at our doorway, and I don't want to be making your...
Well, then go back in your building and allow me to come inside.
You cannot come
This is a public building.
What is your name and
This-
what is your business?
What does that matter? So if I give you my information, you're telling me that you'll allow me into the
I'll look
building?
through your files, and if you...
Who said I was a client here?
Then you don't get to come...
I don't need to be a client to come into
Yes,
this
you
building.
do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do, right.
So you think you could just open and close the door to whoever you want, huh?
Yeah, go look it up.
Look what up?
Please.
Yeah, go look up the law.
What law? What law is that? It's a public building. I have a right to
It's
come
not a
in.
public building.
It is. It says public defender, you moron. Are you serious?
Excuse me?
Yeah, it says public
Excuse me?
defender's office
You
on
need
here.
to leave.
No, I will not leave.
Okay,
You've already called law enforcement. They refuse to come and bother you and bother me because they know exactly what I'm doing here. And they're not going to play into your game. They're not going to do it. They're not going to enforce your feelings because I'm here trying to pull records, trying to get business cards, trying to get information.
Are you
You
kidding
want-
me?
Who said I want any client information? I never said anything about client information.
What else is in
Who do you
there?
think we have?
I need your emails. I need your information for your business cards, and I need a FOIA request and how to pull one.
Do you need to learn how to do it? You want us to...
I don't need to learn. You need to provide me with that information, and you're refusing services.
Work on your FOIA request, and we will answer it in due course.
Give me a business card, please. You said you were going to go and get me business cards. Please let me get business cards.
Here,
There you go. I got yeah,
There you go.
Which is all public information.
There you go. See ya.
Yeah. See ya, huh? You're going to get hundreds of phone calls right now. You are live stream with 400 people. You better get more people on the phone, honey bun.
All right, so you tell me how that's not considered a threat. How can you not consider what just came out of his mouth, threatening those people with his subscribers, call flooding that public defender's office? Again, I tried calling, but unfortunately it was past 5 o'clock. They close at 4:30. I will make the effort tomorrow to call these people and let them know. All right, I will try to help them out in any way that I can. Now, I'm asking you guys to do the same. Do the same, guys. You gotta fight fire with fire. This call flooding shit, I've had people tell me, Steve, you can't be telling people to do the call flooding because you're just doing the same thing they're doing. Well, damn it, I hate to put it, you gotta fight fire with fire. Okay, I mean, if there was an easier way to do it, I would go that route. But these people need to know that they have people that support them. You know, I mean, shit, because right now I could imagine all of the people that are calling on this asshole's behalf, they probably feel the shit. This is the way people are thinking nowadays. So, you know, they'll quickly give in. But if they know, not everybody's thinking the way these assholes think. We need to give them the support they need, guys. Come on now.
Okay, honey bun.
Okay.
Bye.
Are you Mimi?
See you, bye.
Mimi Brill? Is that who you are?
I'm asking you to leave.
No, you're not going to tell me to leave a public area or a public building, Mimi. What's your name, badge number?
Sergeant Cable, M122.
Awesome, man. Yeah. So what are you doing here?
I am here because the folks at the public defenders called.
Yeah.
Talked to me about something.
About what?
Said that there was a person here that they didn't want.
Of course, right? Why? What type of government would actually want you around with cameras, right? Not the public defender's office. No, but I do have a right to be here. What they have twisted is the fact that they think they're a private entity, like a private firm, and they're not. It's a public defender's office. It says it right on the door. And I have a right to go in there. I have a right to ask questions. I have a right to pull records, get business cards, look at pamphlets, information, and go from there. And they're locking the door. And I have a right to go in there. And now you are here to help protect my rights. So we'll see what you do about that. You have every right to tell them to open that door to the public. There's absolutely no law. Actually, it's a fire hazard, to be honest.
All right. Well, we'll see. I'll go talk to them.
Yeah, Mimi already left, the supervisor.
Okay.
Yeah, she baited me away from the PD, from you guys coming. Yeah, I knew what she was doing. That's why I rushed back. Yeah. So.
All right, let me go see what they say. And...
Yeah, I don't know. Supervisor's not there anymore, so she's at the courthouse.
Okay, well, let me go see what they have to say.
Yeah, man. I would have been out of here like an hour ago. I literally just want to go in there, take a couple pictures, take a couple recordings, get some public information, pull a records request, and I'm out. Okay. That's as quick as it can be, or as painful as this.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Well, let's see what we got.
All right, man. Yeah. See, if you read the sign right here, it says screening tool for employees and visitors entrance, state facilities during public defender's office. They're saying it's private. They're saying I don't have a right to come in here. They're still enforcing.
That part right there?
They're enforcing. Yeah, well, those are rules.
That's the highlighted part.
Yeah,
so
well,
that caught my eye.
Yeah, those are rules. 7:45, 4:30.
Okay.
Limitations on the time, place, and manner of any use. Yeah, it's locked all the time. It's been locked for like over an hour and a half now.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's just a rule. They can't just lock the door.
Requests for use in state facilities should be submitted at least 14 days in advance.
What, to come into a public building? Come on, man. I have a right to come into any public building that's not restricted to the public.
Would you mind waiting here for me while I talk to them?
I'd like to come in.
I know you would, but I'm just... So
Are you going to enforce their feelings, or are you going to enforce the law?
Well, I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to find out.
Find out what?
What they want me to do.
Well, it's not up to them what they want. It's up to you.
Well, it's going. It's going. There's
We don't have to let people in here.
It's a public building.
It's just not.
You, out of all people, as an attorney, should know this.
Are you going to film our attorney-client information?
No, turn that over. I don't want that. I could pull those records anyway. Yeah, I've seen that. It's all rules. Rules, not law.
Okay.
So you're going to violate my
He's wrong
rights?
about the law.
I am, huh?
This is why I wanted to talk to
He's
them.
absolutely
alone,
wrong
so
about
this
the
wouldn't
law.
happen.
Well,
So-
then have them let you in. Tell them to let you in. Go ahead, go inside, man. I'm not stopping you. They are.
You guys want to come and talk to us? Or do you want to do it right here? It's up to you. Not right here. Okay.
So you want to tell them I have a right to come into that building as a public facility? Any publicly accessible area?
I am going to try and mediate what's going on here.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to make a public records request? Is that right?
Yeah, you see all that information right there on the bulletin board? That's all public information.
Okay.
Okay? I have a right to see that. It's there for us, not just clients. I don't know what it is. It looks like public information to me. I don't know. Oh, there she is. She was watching my channel a little bit ago.
I am. I'm still watching this channel.
Oh, nice.
Hi.
Should probably put it on mute or something so it doesn't echo. Yeah, you see all that information right there on the bulletin board? That's all public information. Okay? I have a right to see that. You want to turn that down so it's not echoing, please?
You want to?
Oh, is it making your life?
Is it difficult?
Oh, you're real professional, huh? Trying to get some work done. Yeah, apparently. You can't do that. It is. You can't trespass me. Cannot trespass me from a public building. She's an attorney? You're kidding, right?
So here's the deal.
Here's the deal. Go ahead.
You don't let me talk, right?
Go ahead, man. It's just it's funny.
Just trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. So is this a public building?
No.
It's not.
No.
Okay.
Windham County Public Defender. Windham County Public Defender. What does that tell you?
We
They're the public
definitely
defender's office.
Where do they get paid?
entry to our clients, to witnesses, to those.
It's a state building.
It's a state building. There you
It's
go,
not a
which is
public building.
state building, public building.
Is it generally permitted to not public?
Yeah, definitely not.
Yes, it is.
Definitely not.
Yes, it is. They're pulling the COVID card after 2.5 years.
You know, we've had locks on this door. I suppose they should. We allow people to enter, have business here. This gentleman.
I do have business. My First Amendment right is my business.
Do you have a policy or a way for him to request public records from you?
I suppose he could just go to do a FOIA request to the courts. That's something he can do, absolutely.
Okay. Is that something that you folks generally do?
No, I mean, he would have to ask for something specific.
Yep.
So if he has a specific records request,
I know how to FOIA them. This isn't a private office.
So we have private records.
Yeah.
So the public records are.
I understand
available
what public
through the
records.
court, or the state's attorney's office. So that may well be where he is.
Yeah, I could always come here and grab them too if I wanted to. Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. They're
Why do you
not-
think this is a private firm? A private building?
We represent clients, individuals.
Yeah, for the state. The state pays your
We
salary.
do not have access to those records. We don't have access to those
A lot of
records.
state buildings that are not open to the public.
Yeah, if they're restricted areas, you can't just lock the door to the general public. Is there a public lobby in there?
No.
There's no public lobby.
No.
There's no publicly accessible area. Why? Because you say so?
It's our office.
So if I want to go in
Absolutely
there, if I didn't have this camera and I wanted to go in there to get some information, you wouldn't allow me in there.
I doubt it very much unless you.
You doubt it?
You haven't told me your name.
I don't have
Like,
to. Why do I have to tell you my
We
name?
don't have.
I have a
general-
right
we
to
don't
privacy.
provide
I have a right to
general-
privacy, Mimi.
Okay.
Do you not understand that?
Okay.
Do you not understand civil
I do
rights?
understand
Basic
civil rights
civil
really
rights and laws?
well,
No, you don't.
actually. Yeah, I do.
No, you're violating them right now, and you're
No,
having
I'm
this
not.
officer do the
You
same
don't
thing.
have the right
You're
to
having
come
this
to our
sergeant do the
office.
same exact thing,
Absolutely not.
and he's enforcing your feelings and not the law. and you both are going to get complaints put on you. And I'll be speaking to a real attorney, unlike yourself.
So we've been suffering this abuse.
She's
all
already
day.
been sued once, too.
We've been suffering this abuse all day. Our phones are ringing off the hook because of this. It's, you know,
yeah, people are not happy. People are not happy. There's 1,400 people watching right now, and they're not happy with your services that you are not providing to the public.
Well, we have clients who need our help, but we can't help them.
Well, what if I want to look into becoming a client?
Have you committed a crime?
I'm sorry?
Have you committed a crime?
I don't answer those type of questions.
Okay, well then.
So am I understanding correctly then?
Apparently I'm trespassing.
Yes, that's right. You got it.
There's a proper way to request public records.
Sure,
Okay.
I'm sure there is. I mean, do the FOIA, you can do a FOIA request.
I can come to the source, which is here.
No, we're not going to give them to you.
So
we're
you're
not
going to refuse? You're going to refuse
Absolutely, I'm
public
refusing
records
to give
too?
you any
Wow.
records from our office.
Wow.
No question.
Listen
I'm
to
not
that.
refusing.
Huh? They just don't like the camera.
And
They're discriminating against my camera. Is what they're doing.
So, do you know the process, the proper process to obtain public records?
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm trying to. I need emails. I need phone numbers. I need business cards.
You already got our business cards. You're all set with that.
So
I'm not leaving here until either one, they close, or two, they let me in. That's the deal.
So I do think we need to have him trespass.
Yeah, you can't.
He is disturbing
This is a public
it's not a public
building.
It's not a
Public
building.
property.
There's no public access.
The other side,
other than
the other side is private, I think, upstairs or some sort. I'm not too sure, but I'm not going over there.
Okay.
Yeah. But this right here is all publicly accessible. But this is not private property. This is the state of Vermont Public Defender's Office. That makes it public.
If it's not normally open to the public, whether it's the public defender's office owned by the state or not,
Yeah.
that raises some questions for me as to whether just anybody is allowed to go in there or not, especially if the doors are locked.
Yeah.
Generally.
I mean,
So
that would be considered a restricted area, like trespassing, authorized personnel only.
Sure.
You know, the buzzers, you know, with the card access, stuff like that. It's just literally just locked.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's what
Yeah.
we have. We have buzzer access
Yeah.
for people
Buzzer
who
access.
are allowed to come in.
Yeah. So only clients
Only clients.
can come into this
And
building.
witnesses.
Where as in those clients and myself pay their salaries. That's the silly part here. They think this is private. It's not private. You know it's not private.
Well, it's not.
It's not private. Yeah. This wouldn't be considered trespassing. This would not be considered trespassing. And in order to trespass me from a public building or a public area, you'd have to be committing an offense. It's a secondary offense on a public area or a public building. This isn't private. Oh, disorderly conduct?
Yes.
Really? Oh, wow. Okay, because I want to redress my government now it's disorderly. That's not my fault. I didn't make those phone calls.
I gotta go to court. I'm asking again. Please trespass.
Yeah.
Please.
He'll be violating my rights.
Go for it.
Okay.
I
Listen
told
to the
an
attorneys at a
attorney,
public
and
pretender's office.
he's been abusing us all morning. He's
Abusing.
really great. Yeah.
Abusing. Huh.
I'll see what I can do. Okay.
You're putting his hands, you're tying his hands right now, you know that, right? You're putting him in a very difficult situation right now. Yeah, look at him.
I don't
Look at
want
him.
you in a difficult situation. I
Yeah,
want
he's
you-
trying to do the right thing and you're stopping him from doing so.
Yeah.
And ultimately it's up to him, not you.
So.
Amazing, huh? I know my shit, man.
I know what you do. I've actually seen some of your videos. I saw your video with Petlock.
He was awesome.
You know?
What was it, Petlock?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good guy, man.
Yep, he is a good guy.
Dispatch wasn't too well. They said that I was on the property when I wasn't, you know. Even though the guy said I was not on the property. But
So, I get you want to make some public records requests. I cannot force them to.
I'll have to redress my grievances some other way. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So,
I mean, I know you can't forcefully let me in. I mean, if they say no, I guess it's no, right? And unless you push by them. But you do know this is a public area. You do know this is a public office. You know?
It is a public area, owned by the state public defender.
There you go. So you can't trespass me.
If they have their own rules that say,
rules and law are two different things, man. Policy is not law, dude.
I get that. We've made it abundantly clear as well today. So, what I'm trying to say is that if the only people they generally let in are their clients, it makes sense to me that they'd be hesitant or willing to not let you in for whatever request you want to make. And if that's the correct decision on their part, that's for them to decide.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I'll go higher than them if I have to. I'll go to the courts, the administration, whatever I have to. I'll do a follow-up on this, and we'll go from there. But as of them trying to have me get disorderly and trespassing, man, that's a stretch you really don't. I don't think you want to do that. Personally, I feel as if you don't want to go that route.
I don't want to issue you a trespass.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to arrest me for something prior to a trespass on this property. So if you can figure something out, if you want to, I mean, that's on you. But disorderly, that's a stretch too, man. We all know that.
Yeah. Well, I prefer to keep our interaction.
Yeah, I'm not disorderly, man. I'm just redressing my government. They don't like it. So.
I see that.
Well, I mean, like I said, we have a right to be here. I have a right to get information. I have a right to pull records at the source if I want to. I don't have to. If the records are not here, they could always pass it on to another entity who has those records, and that's how that works.
Could you email one of them?
No, they didn't give me an email. They gave me a business card.
Did they have emails on the business card?
No.
Phone numbers?
Nope. Phone number, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Is it something you could maybe request over the phone?
They're not answering their phones.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's what I got from her. No email or anything on there, so I can't even do a records request on that.
And I will be clear.
But that's fine. So, yeah, I mean, I'll stay here until closing. They earned it. They earned it. I'm not going to force my way into a door that's locked. So.
I prefer you don't.
No? Well.
I'm sure you understand that might have some repercussions to it. But, yeah. All right. I would like to follow up and talk to you.
Talk to who?
One of the attorneys as well.
That was the supervisor, Mimi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So she's got a supervisor like everybody else. So we'll see what I can do. This guy's been walking around exercising his rights, huh?
It's every day.
Is it really?
It's dedicated, yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. There you go. You got to be, man. All right. All right. Have a good one.
All right, so that nobody thinks I'm an asshole. I don't want anybody to think I'm a heartless asshole. I understand that police, their hands are tied legally behind their back. I honestly do. I know there's only so much they can do. But let's be real here. Again, I'm going to say this frauditing shit didn't just start overnight. This frauditing thing has been going on for a couple of years. You heard the dispatcher talk, there's a First Amendment auditor in the neighborhood. Okay? So they come on. They already know about this crap. You're going to tell me you can't research, look at their videos, try to counter their bullshit. There's got to be stuff on loitering. There's got I don't know too much about the law, but damn it, there's got to be, for officers that deal with the law on a daily, there's got to be something that they could relate to what they're doing and either lock them up or trespass them or whatever. Damn it, there's no reason that a person is calling 911 for help and they get told, well, there's really nothing we can do. You got to pretty much suck up the abuse that's being given to you. Because I'm not going to go that route. I got frauditors harassing me, and you're going to tell me I can't really, calling you, the police, I really have no option other than to stand here and let them abuse me? I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm going to protect myself and defend myself by all means necessary, damn it. Again, I'm going to say, I understand that police, their hands are tied legally behind their back. You can't tell me some research, they can't figure something out. They got to do something to help the people, damn it. Got to, damn it. Let me know your thoughts on the video, guys, and I will see you in my next video.